Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So today is going to be another exciting video because today we're gonna do makeup with makeup I bought in the Sephora in Mallorca, and that's gonna be from Natasha Denona, and I have never tried anything from this brand, so I'm really excited to try the Rose Cheek Duo, which is a cream blush and a highlighter. And then I have the Natasha Denona Mini Sando palette, which is the tiniest eyeshadow palette that they own, but I follow Paige Coran, I think I told you before, and she raved about the Sando palette, so I was like, kind of want to have it, and when I saw it there I could not help myself to buy it. So these are the two products that we're gonna try today. So yeah, let's first do some swatches and open the boxes. So this is what the front of the box looks like from the eyeshadow palette. It has 5 shades in it, as you could see on the front. And this is what the actual palette looks like. It's really pretty and really easy for a everyday look, but with a color like this you can easily make it a nighttime look too, which is very nice. And by the way, if you can hear any weird sounds, it's really crazy weather outside. The sun is coming through and then it's raining and then very loud wind, so now you can see the sun is back. But that's what you're probably seeing and hearing. So as I told you before, this is what the palette looks like, and this is what the palette looks like open. And in the back we have the shade names. They have shade names and then they have shade numbers. I'm not really sure what the numbers stand for, but they have shade names and numbers. I hope you can see it because it's very reflective. The first shade is called Stark, then you have Bare, Stripped, Dazzle and Uncovered. So I'm gonna swatch them now on my arm. I'm gonna show you what they look like. Oh wow. So this is the shade right here on the top, and it's called Stark. Well, metallic, I should say. It's a metallic rosy kind of color, very beautiful. And that's the shade Bare. Then we have the shade Stripped, which is a brown silver kind of a metallic color, and this, by the way, a very pretty matte brownish color. Then we have another matte shade, and that is called Dazzle. And that's a very pretty starter tone for in your crease. And then we have the last shade, which is, oh, it's so pretty, and it's called Uncovered. And that's the, wow, the darkest shade of the palette, which is a metallic 2. So we have 3 metallics and 2 matte shades in this palette. So before I'm gonna start with putting the eyeshadow on my eyes, and then I'm gonna zoom you closer, I'm first gonna put some eye primer up, and that's the one I usually use from Too Faced. It's a 24-hour plus anti-crease eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna set it with the China White color in the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette, because this Natasha Denona palette doesn't have a base color for me, because I'm kind of really pale, so, and my eyelids are pretty oily, so I need that. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Today we're gonna go more for a pretty daytime look with this eyeshadow. So I am probably not going to be using this darker pretty color right here, but if you want me to do a more nighttime look with this eyeshadow palette, please comment it down below and I can do that for surely, because I think I can get much use out of this palette. It looks so beautiful, and it actually, because it's really tiny, it's really easy to take with you. Okay, let's start off with a fluffy brush and the lightest shade of the palette, which is called Dazzle, which is this color right here. The palette has like a minimum fallout, so I'm not sure if you can see, but it's not actually that much. I don't really care if a palette has some fallout, but some people do, so that's just personal preference. And I'm gonna start putting this in my crease. This has some nice payoff for how light the color is, but I would not expect anything else for a brand that is this expensive, because their most expensive eyeshadow is like, I think around 140 euros, so that's so much money. And then we have this, which is a pretty nice base to work with. And it's actually really nice because you can build it up like pretty nicely. We are going to use a tinier fluffy brush, and we're going to use the other matte shade in this palette, which is called Stark. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Which is this bottom color right here. This color has more fallout than the last color. And I'm putting this in my outer corner and on my eyelid. This is such a pretty warm tone color. Wow. Do you see the difference? That's such a big difference. Oh my god. And sometimes I like to take the bigger brush that I used before to blend it out a little bit, because sometimes the other color can look a little bit too dark or too harsh, and then you can blend it out to make it look a little bit more like nicely put together. Wow, I absolutely love this. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this same shade underneath my eye, so on my lower lash line. And one of the reasons why I'm doing it is because this makes it look way more of a completed eye look instead of this eye, because here you can see on the top it does look very clean on the bottom though, but I enjoy this way more. And mostly I go to like half of the eye and then blend it out a little bit so you don't have like all those harsh lines. Okay, so then I'm gonna use one of the shimmers, and I know for sure that I'm gonna use this shade right here, which is such a pretty color, and it's called Bear. And I'm putting this with my finger over my whole eyelid. And by the way, these shadows, they feel so soft and so pretty. Okay, so I was excited for this palette, and I was like expecting like some good quality, but I was not like really sure what to expect, and this is like amazing. Such beautiful eyeshadow. For sure I want to try more of this brand, but it's such an expensive brand, so yeah, it's a lot of money for makeup. But like for this palette, like right now what I've done, totally worth the price. It looks so beautiful, and I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but like I like to splurge on makeup, and it makes me like kind of happy. And I just like am a makeup collector, like you could see in my I have another video here on YouTube where you can see I put everything in this like thing right beside me right there. But yeah, I forgot how it's called. I'm so sorry. Drawer. That's the name of that thing. I put every stuff that I did own by then in there. I do have more now, obviously. I am really curious because I absolutely love the way this is looking. It looks really pretty. It looks like kind of shiny though. But I am really curious to try with a flat brush like this, like to wet it first and then put it on my eye and see what it looks like then. If you notice that the view from the background changed, I had to like squeeze my camera the other way so I could film, because the sun was coming in so much and I could not like film. I just waited for I think more than half an hour and the sun is like staying, so, and I wanted to film this video because I am dying to try the other product. So yeah, that's why we're sitting this way. But like I was telling you before, I'm gonna use the Morphe X Jeffree Star setting spray, sprayed it on my brush, and then I'm gonna use the shade Bear, which I already put it on my eyelid with a brush, and see how reflective it actually is when you make it wet. Because most of the time with a lot of brands, when you spray your brush and then you like go into the product with a wet brush, it's a little bit more brightening sometimes, most of the time. See the difference? Whoa, there's such a big difference. I may have pressed the pen a little bit too hard, so please don't do that and don't ruin your palette. Well, it's not actually ruined, but just don't. Okay, so I'm so happy because this was the kind of this was the kind of payoff that I actually wanted from the shiny product. And the pen now looks like this, so it is a little bit dent like on the top, but it's still fine. I did forgot to mention that it has some fallout, so I have this I have this trick with sticky tape, so I'm gonna do that on my cheeks to take it off. So on that note, I think I'm done with the eyeshadow. I think it looks so pretty and so beautiful for an everyday look. It does not have the highlighter that I want in my inner corner, but I think I'm gonna use this highlighter to do so. So that's no problem. And I'm now gonna go do my lashes off of camera, and I'll be right back to do the rest of this kind of review-ish video from the first ever products that I've tried from Natasha Denona. So not the products that that they like came out with the first, but the first products I own from this brand. And then this is what the final eye look looks like. I think it looks so beautiful, and I'm not sure if the lighting is really nice, so I'm gonna show you on my phone what it looks like. So this is what it looks like right now. Like, look how pretty and shiny the eyeshadow looks. I love it. So for my bottom lashes, I used the Jeffree Star Fuck Proof Mascara, and for my top lashes, I used the waterproof Max Factor Volumpium False Loss Effect mascara. And for my waterline, I used the NYX Professional Makeup White Smoke Eyeliner Pencil. So that was all for the eyes, and now we're gonna go in with the Rose Cheek Duo, which I'm so excited about! So this is what the packaging looks like. I hope you can see it well. It looks so beautiful. Oh, you can see it better like this. Wait, this is the front. And again, it has these Again, it has these two shade names on the back. The cream blush is called Cream Blush, and the highlighter is called Highlighter. That's easy names. So this is what the duo looks like. It looks so beautiful. I love both of these colors, and I think I get so much use out of it. And the mirror in here is actually really nice. Like, you can see like both of my eyes in there if I look like this, so that's really handy. And of course I am gonna swatch both of this first on my hand. I use this part again. Let's start with the blush. Whoa, it's a cream blush like it said before, and it feels so nice to the touch. And oh wow, it does have a little bit of a shimmer, which I usually don't go for, but it looks so pretty. Like, look at that. That looks so pretty. And by the way, now the pen looks like this. And then we're gonna go into the blush. Oh man, to the highlighter. I just used the blush. Oh my god, the highlighter feels so soft. Do you see that glow? That's such a pretty subtle glow. Oh my god, I cannot wait to use this on my face. So I did notice I like to use my hands when I use a creamy blush. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Placing it where I would normally do so. So I think you have to like take the top layer off, and then it looks way more beautiful. So after you take the top top off, it's like way easier to get your hands on the product. I think this is definitely more of a buildable product. Oh, that's the pigment that I wanted. This blush looks so pretty and natural, and again, I'm not really sure if you can see it like rightly because the lighting from here is like not the best. That's why I normally sit in front of my window, but I'll show you on my phone again. So this is what the blush looks like. It looks very natural, it looks very pretty, and I really enjoy it. Okay, so now let's go into the highlighter. And for highlighter, I usually use my highlighting brush, but this one is dirty, so I cannot use that one. But I'm gonna use this one instead. So now, putting my brush into the highlighter. That looks so pretty! Ah! And it does leave a cast on my cheek when I look like straightforward to you, which is really nice because it means the tone is not darker than my skin tone. So that looks so beautiful. So now I'm using a more precisely brush, gonna put it into the highlighter. Oh wow. And putting it on my inner corner. Okay, there doesn't look as bright as I want it to. Then I'm gonna first put it on my nose. Okay, so I'm gonna wet my brush. Oh my god. That's so pretty, and it fits with this look like so beautifully. As last, well, the last step. Oh my god, I forgot to do the brow bone. Oh yes. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to use is the Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Nude, and this is another product that I bought from Sephora in Mallorca. So, but like if you have not seen that video yet, I filmed a video of other products that I bought in Sephora Mallorca, so I will link that down below and in the eye if you have not seen that yet. And this product is coming from there, and obviously these two are as well. So this product, I have used this a couple times. It is not like really a lipstick. It has a minty smell to it, which I really enjoy, and it has that like this lightest nude tone to it, which is so beautiful, and it feels amazing on your lips. And it leaves you with such a pretty shine, which I absolutely love. And this is the finished makeup look for, well, for using all of these products. So at first, let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. I think this is such an easy to take with you palette. It's really beautiful. The shimmers are really beautiful. I do think the shimmer looked better when I wetted it, but that's personal preference because I really enjoy really shiny products. And maybe it was just my application, or maybe it was just the top layer, which wasn't like, some products you have to get the top layer off first to get better results. But for like the rest the rest of this product, it looked amazing. I do think like for just a pretty cute palette, there are many colors in here. The only color that I was missing was a base color and a highlighter, but obviously the highlighter was in this, so that was not like a problem at all. The only base color would be nice because I always use that, but no, not everyone uses that, so yes, personal preference. And then let's talk about this cheek duo. At first I was so amazed by like the way this is looking. It looks so beautiful. I thought the highlighter may be a little bit too dark for me, so I was like a little bit skeptical on using that product, but I absolutely love it. I think the highlighter looks amazing, the blush color looks so beautiful, and like this look together looks so pretty. This whole look together fits in with each other so well and it looks so beautiful. And then that was this video. So if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and turn on notifications so you get a notification every time I upload a brand new video. And for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there are any products from previous videos or any products in general that you want me to try, please comment them down below and I can take a look of filming those with those products. But for now, I hope you have a nice day and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!